What up? It's your boy, F.A., a.k.a. A&G here with a Robinson Wisdom. Sorry, your boy been busy on that Corona hustle. It's been a while, but, and people didn't send me a million topics. But, sorry people, I got to skip those topics. The topic I'm going to get to is from a personal conversation I had that was very interesting. So, I had a conversation with someone, a very nice person, a very caring person, a very giving person that continuously is used by everybody in the most horrendous ways, whether it's physically, mentally, financially, a place to stay. And they asked me for help in the form of advice, because they, even during these hard times, the situation is that they had given a lot of money to someone to get a new car after offering to pay for a mechanic and fix any of the things that this person needed. And the person declined that and asked for a new car instead, saying the mechanic wasn't good enough because they needed a new car to reach work. And this person also took care of the other individual's dog, and forever with the person not even taking care of the dog. Then when the dog died, the person acted sad. And the good person said, what can I do to cheer you up? And a whole laundry list of things came, and they provided all these things only for the person not to be satisfied. And then when they needed help on their own and some of the money allocated back to them, the person down talked and made them feel bad. And like they were the ones to you know, like they were the shit here. And they asked me, why does this always happen to them? So, you know, the way I explained it to them is there's a commonality in something bad that good people do, which you have to follow me here. So the bad thing that good people do, like in this case, they said, well, I thought that I was being a good woman. I thought that I was being what a woman is supposed to be. And they were. But my question to them is that your husband? The answer was no. Is it your boyfriend? A long-term boyfriend? The answer was no. Have they done anything for you? The answer was no. So at that point, I'm like, well, you are being a good woman, but you're not their woman. You see what I'm saying? And it's a thing that good people tend to do that's bad, and that's believing that they should do good by everybody. You know, which I was once guilty of myself, because you don't owe anybody anything in this world. So if you're even offering, especially during these hard economic times, to pay for all mechanics aren't cheap of this person, that's already too much of a service for somebody that's not your man or woman and have never done anything for you. And then when they decline it and say, hey, well, I need a new car for work, that's already a key indicator that this isn't a good person, because it's not your responsibility to get to work. And even the way they asked and went about it shows a lot, because verbiage and word sequencing does show more than you could possibly imagine if you know how to follow these things. But you can't be good when you're doing wrong by yourself. If you understand, you can't buy love, you can't buy friends, you can't buy caring, you can't buy loyalty, you know, you can't buy honesty. So a lot of good people get caught up subconsciously trying to buy their way into these things by doing these good deeds, when really it's just trying to buy someone with attributes and qualities like themselves. These are things that have to be taught by another, usually your mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, the friends you surround yourself with, or your own personal morals, values, group of ethics, which are a combination and amalgamation of really different individuals you've been around your whole life, or directly or indirectly, even through books and everything. Data is assimilated. So it's just that's the bad thing good people always try to do. Be good to everyone by giving. And I will tell you, some of the people that hate me the most in the world are the people I gave to the most. Because when you continuously give, when a person doesn't have to work for anything, have to return anything to you, and have not earned anything, is they build entitlement. Once they build entitlement, what you give them become an expectation, and they no longer have gratitude for it if they had any at all. And once they become entitled and feel like you owe it to them, then when you cannot provide what they need, they fucking hate you. They hate you for it because they believe in their own mind that they're owed for it. And a lot of good people are victims to this, which subsequently makes the good people embittered and become bad people. One of the many social problems we have in this world, folks. So some people might say, well, how do you deal with a noun, FA? Here's what I do. The best people I've ever met in my entire fucking life, pound for pound, are the people with absolutely nothing. These different tribes and poor people of Central America, South America, Africa, Europe, Asia, Southeast Asia that I've been to. I will always do for those people who have nothing because they appreciate everything. Secondly, you have to look at, like I do for people who do for others. You have to look at that, because a lot of the time when I looked in retrospect at people who turned this way that I helped, I was like, man, have I ever saw this person giving to anybody else? And 99 out of 100 times when I looked in reverse, the answer was no. And then I'm like, fuck, why did they've never done anything for anybody else. Why did I think they would do something for me or be there for me if I needed it? Now, people without, truly without, people who I see with my own two eyes helping others, are people who have helped me or randomly call to check on me and offer to help if I need it, are the only people I will ever do for. Because a person you see helping others is a giving person. There's really, I've come to find there's really no in between, outside of maybe the loophole of rich people helping people for the tax fucking return, which I loathe and hate. But yeah, that was my solution to it. Maybe you guys have a better solution to it, a fourth type of person you can help or indicator of who you should help. I'm not sure, but this was the advice that I gave to the person. This is how I help myself through it. And feel free, write under the comments any of your solutions to it. You know, I'm very curious how others have dealt with this situation and you guys' experiences with the situation. Let me know. Don't be scared to share your story. You never know who's watching. You know, a lot of people don't know the story about why I started these FA Wisdom, which I will do a whole FA Wisdom on that one day. But write it below. Help somebody else out. Pass the data and help everybody stay woke. And make sure you follow me on everything. Fallen Angel 510. It's pretty much on everything. And the things that ain't that, it's A.N.G or A.N.G with a 510 at the end. That's SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, everything. But most of it 510. Fallen Angel 510. So hope this helped any people out there, and I'm out.